Massive transfer drama is unfolding at Manchester United and FC Barcelona, and it involves some huge names. First, Marcus Rashford has reportedly withdrawn nearly £9 million from his business accounts as he pushes for a permanent move to Barcelona. With a £26 million purchase option on the table and salary negotiations ongoing, could this finally be the end of his United chapter? Meanwhile, Barcelona are juggling big decisions of their own. Young talent Rooney Bargie rejected multiple loan offers in January despite limited minutes under Hansi Flick. But will that stance change this summer? And in a blockbuster twist, reports from Argentina claim Julian Alvarez has decided to join Barcelona after the 2026 FIFA World Cup, even though he's under contract at Atletico Madrid until 2030. Big money, big ambitions, and potentially game-changing transfers. Let's break down everything you need to know. Marcus Rashford is reportedly doing everything possible to secure a permanent switch to FC Barcelona this summer. The forward, currently on loan in Spain, has withdrawn close to £9 million from his business interests amid growing belief that his move could soon become permanent. After spending the second half of last season at Aston Villa, Rashford joined Barcelona on a temporary deal and has since revived his form, scoring 10 goals and providing 13 assists in 34 appearances at the Camp Nou. Barcelona are understood to have a purchase option worth around £26 million and are expected to trigger it at the end of the season. However, there have been suggestions that Manchester United are reassessing the situation, given the attacker's strong performances and rising market value. According to reports, Rashford has already taken £8.5 million out of his image rights company, a move believed to be linked to preparations for completing a long-term transfer to Spain. Roughly £7.5 million has been drawn from his image rights company, MUCS Enterprises, which currently holds £12.6 million in assets. Rashford is reported to have removed nearly £1 million in cash from the enterprise during the past year. He currently earns approximately £350,000 per week at United, with Spanish media reports indicating a modest salary reduction will prove crucial in securing a permanent transfer to Barcelona. However, worries have surfaced this week following his latest fitness problem. Thankfully, having been absent for the Copa del Rey semi-final defeat against Atletico Madrid and the league loss to Girona, the striker is nearing complete fitness before their La Liga encounter with Levante. On Thursday, the Spanish club released a statement confirming his return to training. They said, "Back out on the pitch at the Ciutat Esportiva, Hansi Flick's squad trained for the first time this week to begin preparations for the clash against Levante at the Spotify Camp Nou. And there were two new faces as Pedri and Rashford joined in for part of the session with the team. The Blaugranes were out on Camp Tito Villanova for training after 2 days off, with returning to a run of positive results the aim. They were boosted today with the Canary Island midfielder and the English forward joining in for part of the session with the group. Emilio and Brian from Barca Athletic were also involved." Barcelona rejected several January offers for 20-year-old starlet struggling for minutes. The January transfer window saw FC Barcelona rope in Joao Cancelo on loan to strengthen the first-team squad. As far as exits are concerned, Marc-Andre ter Stegen left the club to join Girona on loan in search of regular game time. Some of the other players in the squad who have been starved for minutes this season were also linked with a departure, but nothing came of it. Rooney Bargie had several offers. One such player happened to be Rooney Bargie, who had several offers to leave Barcelona on loan during the winter transfer window, reports Sport. There were numerous offers sent to the offices for the Swedish winger this past January as he was seen as an attractive option on the market. The fact that he had barely been used by Hansi Flick drew the attention of top European clubs, who asked Barcelona about a loan move for the second half of the season. However, the response from Flick and sporting director Deco was clear: the player would stay. The German head coach believed he could not afford to lose attacking options for the second half of the season in case of any injuries in the squad. As such, despite playing a minor role in the manager's rotation, Bargie was not given the green light to leave in the winter window. Still not getting minutes? The report states that Bargie himself was not keen on departing either. He is making the most of every minute in the first team, training alongside some of his role models and absorbing the instructions of the staff and the advice of more experienced teammates. That does not make his situation any less complicated. Bargie has just one start in the last 11 official matches. In 6 of those games he did not play a single minute. Out of 1,170 total minutes played this year, he has accumulated just 192, 16% of the total. So far this year he has started twice, one of them in the semi-final of the Spanish Super Cup, when Lamine was carrying a knock, and the 20-year-old took his opportunity with a goal and 2 assists. These coming months will also be important for the winger's future at Barcelona. If this dynamic continues, the possibility of a loan move, or even a permanent transfer, could be placed on the table. Atletico Madrid superstar set to join Barcelona after 2026 FIFA World Cup, report. The future of Atletico Madrid superstar Julian Alvarez is going to be one of the key talking points heading into the summer of 2026. The Argentine international has struggled with form at Atletico Madrid but is still regarded as one of the best forwards in La Liga. Barcelona are among the clubs interested in the services of Alvarez as the club look to find a long-term replacement for Robert Lewandowski. However, every report has indicated that signing the forward will be tough, with the player having a long-term contract at Atletico Madrid. Alvarez to join Barcelona after World Cup. That said, local Argentine journalist Hugo Balazón, in a recent segment on Radio La Red, hat tip Mundo Deportivo, has confirmed that Alvarez has already made up his mind. It appears the former Manchester City starlet has decided to leave Atletico Madrid at the end of the season, with Barcelona emerging as his preferred destination. The journalist goes on to claim that Alvarez will join Barcelona after the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which is going to play a significant role in dictating his future. My information is that Julian Alvarez is going to play for Barcelona. He believes his career needs a team that can give him a title. The motivation for Julian is to go to a team that can be a champion. I can confirm this, after the World Cup he's going to play for one of the best teams in the world. Can you imagine Yamal and Julian up front? Balazón said. However, it must be noted that Alvarez's contract at Atletico Madrid does not expire until 2030, meaning Los Calcaneros will have full leverage to hold out for a hefty price tag for his services. Barcelona, on the other hand, are not in the best situation financially and may not be able to fund such a big move unless they are able to offload some of their big money players, such as Ronald Araujo. This summer, and even 2026, could completely reshape both Manchester United and Barcelona. Will Rashford complete his permanent move to Barcelona? Should Barca loan out Bargie for development? And is Julian Alvarez really destined for the Camp Nou after the World Cup? With financial fair play concerns, long-term contracts, and superstar ambitions in play, every decision could define the next era for these European giants. What do you think happens next? Is Rashford's United career over? Would Alvarez and Lamine Yamal be unstoppable together? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the latest transfer news and breaking updates. The transfer saga is just getting started.